Hey guys, welcome back to Java Code Analyzer by Mac. Before we start, please click on the subscribe button and do click on the bell icon to be notified for the next videos. So let's get started. So for today, we have taken this particular program. So here, the program that we have taken is we have to reverse the string but without reversing the special characters or the numbers that is present in the string. For example, like here we have taken the string yes, which contains EL. That is basically we have some characters with some special characters in this particular string and some numbers, right? So we are trying to expect the expectation from this particular program and the string that we have taken is that we have to reverse the characters that are present in the string, but we have to retain the position of the special characters and the numbers in this particular string. So you could see here guys that we have two characters and then a special character, but this el that is present only the characters, like this is I've taken elephant, so I have to reverse the elephant, but reverse the elephant and the characters that are present in the elephant, but I should retain the special characters and the numbers, right? The special characters here are the plus, the star, the ampersand and the dollar, and the numbers are 1 2 3, and the expected output is this, right? So this is what we have taken for today's code. Okay, so before starting, try to understand the output that we have taken is this, right? So before we start, just try to analyze the output guys, whether this be an approach. So before we start, just try to look at the output guys. The output here that we have taken is this. So is it this like we can try to do? So for example, I'll take the string that is tn that is reversed, right? And once I have obtained the reverse string that is ELEPHANT, right? I have reversed this particular string, right? So the string is elephant, I have reversed, and now what I will do, I will just try to insert the special characters here, right? So two characters and one special character, and then one character, one special character, and then we will be having again two characters and one ampersand, and then one more, and then we'll be having two more characters, and then we'll be having the dollars, and then finally we'll be having the digits, right? This is what the output, and this will be the approach that we will be following throughout the code in order to achieve the required output, right? So here let me first try to, so what was the first thing guys? The first thing that we will be doing is reversing the string, that we have taken. Okay. Now for that, whenever we want to reverse a string, we can go with a particular for loop, and then the major thing that we need to do is we have to iterate the string that we have taken. So now in order to iterate, there are multiple ways in Java that will help us, but we can do with the help of loops as well. So we can go with the loop. Like the loop will be simple guys. There are few inbuilt methods as well in order to reverse a string. But as in the interviews, we will be seeing that the interviewer will be asking us not to use any inbuilt functions in order to reverse a particular string, or in order to do any other program for that matter. So for that, we have to first try to take the for loop. Okay, I'll not use any inbuilt method. I'll be using the for loop in order to do that. So just try to observe the string. So how to reverse a string? If we want to reverse a string, we should go in this direction. As we know that the strings are represented in the form of index, so what I will do is I will take int of I is equals to, as I have to go in this direction, so I can either take the length of the string or the each index by counting. Like for this example, the index, this is at 0, this is at 1 2 3, so like that I can take. Or else what I will do is I will just try to take the length of the string, right? Length of the string. Length is particularly a method that is present in the string class, which will help us in identifying the length or the size of a particular string. But as we know, the index always starts from 0. So for that reason, we have to take -1, right? Now till where we have to iterate? We have to iterate from here to till here. So in the reverse direction. So for that, we have to go till index is greater than or equal to 0, right? Now we have to give the decrement output, right? If you have a doubt, guys, that when to take the decrement operator and when to take the increment operator, it is very simple that whenever you navigate from left to right, it is always increment, and whenever you traverse from right to left, it is always decrement operator. Okay, so now we have, this is the for loop in order to reverse a string. Is this done? No, we have to take some particular string representation so that we can store the reversed string. So here I've taken reverse string, and now what I will do, I'll just try to add each character inside the reverse string. But before that, let me try to take each character from that particular string that we have taken. So how we can extract each character, guys? We have a method called as s dot. We have a method called as caret method. Caret method is basically a method which will extract each character from the string. Okay, no matter in which direction we are going, that can be handled with the help of index. Okay, so now I have taken s dot caret. The return type is character, right? Char is the return type. Let me try to store this in one variable. Let me try to take a as a variable. Okay, now we have to achieve, as we are trying to achieve the reverse string, so let me try to take a reverse of str is equals to, I'm just trying to concatenate, guys, so I'll just try to concatenate with the help of plus operator, and then I'll make use of character a. So what will this line of code will do? Here I'm just trying to reverse and store the reversed characters in this particular string reverse str. Okay, so this will contain what? This will contain the reversed string. Now let me try to print the reversed string. System.out.println I'll be using, and let me try to print the reverse string. So once I execute this line of code, you could see we have got the reverse string. But is this output and the output that we have taken, is it same? No, it is not same, because we are not only reversing the entire string, that is the special character and the numbers, and as well as we are trying to reverse the characters as well. But that is not the expected thing, right? We have to just reverse the characters that are present inside a string. Yes, we should not reverse the special characters and the numbers, right? So for that matter, what we can do is we can make use of one method that is present inside lang package, which is called as character dot isLetter. This is a particular method, guys, which we can use in order to check whether the character that we have taken is a digit, is a letter, or is a special character. But this particular method will always help us in checking the character is a letter. If it is a letter, if this usually returns true and false. If the character dot is letter, if the character is a letter, that is the character A, only then we have to reverse it. If it is not a letter, we have to not reverse that particular any other character if it is other than the letter, right? We should not reverse. We should just reverse the character and not the special characters or the numbers, right? So for that, I'm taking character dot isLetter. Okay, this is a method which takes a character as an input, and if it is equal to true, only then I need to store the reversed. I need to store the character in the reverse string, right? So now if I execute this, so it will just try to reverse me the characters, but not the special characters or the numbers. So by adding this if condition, we are trying to tell that don't try to reverse the special characters or the numbers that is present in string yes. And we are just trying to tell that try to reverse only the characters that are present inside the string yes, right? So now we have achieved the reversed string, right? But this reverse string and the output that is that we are expecting is not same, right? We now what we will do once we have reversed the string, we have to insert the special characters like this. After two characters, we have to insert plus symbol. After one character, we have to insert asterisk. And again, after two characters, we have to insert the ampersand character. That is special character. And again, after one particular character, we have to insert L, and then we have to insert 1, 2, 3. Like this, the similar thing, guys. I'm just trying to tell the similar thing, the similar output that we want to achieve, right? So this is the thing that we want to achieve. So now, how to insert the special characters? I mean, in order to achieve this, the combination of the letters and the characters and the special characters can be done with this particular logic. That is, we will take the reverse string and we just try go on adding each particular special characters and the numbers. Okay, so in order to do that, what I will do is I will first try to take the string yes, and wherever I have the characters, I will be extracting from my reversed string and I'll be replacing this. But I will not try to replace when I'm getting a special character or I'm getting a numbers. At this particular positions, I will not try to extract the reverse string characters and add. I'll only add the reverse string characters whenever I get the characters from the string yes, right? So how to do that? So now we have to iterate the entire string yes, and wherever we will be getting the characters, we have to take it from reverse string, and whenever we get a special character or the numbers, we have to take it from string yes. Okay, so for that, what I will do, I'll first try to iterate the string yes. So how I can do that is I'll take a for loop and I'll go in this direction. The direction is from left to right, guys, right? So for that, as the index always starts from 0, so I will take int of I is equals to 0 and I lesser than s dot length and I plus plus, right? I'm going in this direction. So if we go from left to right, we have to use increment operator. And I'm starting from index 0 and I'm going till the length of the string, right? So this is my first for loop. Okay. Now, how to, for the final string, let me try to take one variable so that I can store my output in this particular final string. Okay, now let me try to extract each character present in the string yes, so that I can try to check whether it is a character or a special character or a number. For that, what I can do is I can make use of caret method again, which will help us in extracting each character from the string yes. And let me try to store in one particular variable, that could be caret, or let me try to take it as z. Okay, now what will z be giving? The z will be giving me each character that is present in string yes, right? Now what is the next condition that we have to do? The next condition is we need to check whether it is a character or it is a number or an letter. So for that, let me try to minimize by adding the same condition here. Whenever it is not a letter, whenever is not a letter. Okay, now I'm just here, we used to check it is a letter. Now what I'm trying to check, I'm trying to check whether it is not a letter, right? So the index, the letter is z here in this case, right? So what will the if condition will do here, guys? Here it will try, let me to check whether the character that I am taken is not a letter, right? Is not a letter, because I am giving not equal to true. It is true when it is a letter. It is not, it is false when it is not a letter. Or let me take it as simple. Let me try to replace true with false. If it is false, if it is not a letter, then what I have to do? I have to take the final string and I have to concatenate with the character that I'll be getting at z, right? So what will z give me now? Here in this position, it will only give me the special characters and the numbers, right? So now this is how final character. I'm trying to concatenate, guys. So instead of equals, let me try to add plus. Okay. So this will help me now to extract only the special characters and the numbers. But is that the final output? No. We need to have a combination of letters, special character and numbers, and but only thing is the characters should be reversed, right? So now I will be getting only the special characters and numbers. But how to extract the letters that we have stored in the reverse string? For that, what I will do, I will try to take one index. So this will help me in trying to extract the characters that are present in the reverse string. Okay, I will take it as 0 because index always starts from 0. So I will take it as 0. So now, if it is not, if it is a character, if it is a character, then what I have to do, I have to extract. I'm trying to concatenate here, but what I should concatenate with? I should concatenate with the characters that are present in the reverse string, but with what index? With index of reverse string index. Correct? So this will help me in getting the characters that are present inside the reversed string. So this is how it will help me, guys. Okay. So this will, here I'm trying to just add each characters from the reversed string, as we are trying to achieve with the help of string. So this is a string, guys. So can I use this? No, I have to use, instead of index representation, I have to use the caret method, right? So we have to use caret because this is a string, it is not an array. So we have to go with the caret method. The caret method will help us in extracting each character from the string, right? So this is now, whenever it is a special character, this if condition will be executed. Whenever it is not a special character or not a number, the else condition will be executed. Okay, so here we are trying to concatenate with the special characters and the numbers that we are getting from the string yes, but here we are trying to concatenate the characters which are represented by the reversed string index in that which are present in the reversed string, right? So now let me try to print the output, guys. The output that I'll be printing with the help of system.out.println, the final output, let me try to give it as final output, and let me try to add the final string here. So this is the final string. So now let me try to run as Java application. So here you could see we are getting two particular things. We are getting TTT. So here we could see that we are getting TTT like this. This has the output. What is the issue that we have done here, guys? We have done is we have just taken the reversed index at 0. But as we need to iterate through entire reversed string that we have taken, so for that, once we have printed or concatenated the particular character from the reverse string, we have to increment the index. So for that, let me try to increment the index by 1, and now we could see that whenever it is trying to extract the character from the reverse string, it will give us the proper output. See, guys, is it what we are expecting? This is the reverse string that we have achieved, right? Here is the reverse string. So here I have printed. So let me try to add that particular sentence that this is represented as a reversed string, right? This is the reverse string, but this is the final output run as Java application. So here you could see that whatever the reversed string we have got, the same we have used in order to add the special characters and the numbers to it, right? So now let me try to keep the debug point and try to explain you guys that what we have done. So let me do that. So debug as Java application, and let me try to open the variables which will help us in understanding. So we have taken the string yes, guys, which is represented as this, and we have taken the reverse string which is empty for now, right? So now we are trying to reverse a particular string, right? So for that, what I will be doing is I'll be going from left to right. right? So for that, let me try to take the first character. The first character is A, right? The first character that we have taken is that is present at index I. What is the value of I, guys? The value of I is 14, right? We are trying to reverse. In this way we are going, right? So for that, we have received first particular A as 3, right? Now we are trying to check whether the 3 that we have received is a letter, right? If it is a letter, only then we will reverse, or else we will not take that particular character. So it is not equal to true. So for that reason, we are taking the next item. What is the next character? Next character is 2, right? See, A value is given as 2. So now is 2 is a character? No, 2 is also not a character. Then let me try to increment the value of I and see whether what is the next character that we are receiving. We are getting the next character as 1, which is also not a which is a number, not a character. Now let me try to take the next item, that is T. It is a letter? Yes, T is a letter. So now I am trying to store the T in the reverse string. See, we can see the T is stored. Similarly, let me try to increment for the next operator. The next element is dollar, which is not a letter. And next, let me try to take the N as the character. So is it a letter? Yes, it is a letter. So the next character is N. So is it is a character? Yes, it is a character. So now what we will do, we will just try to concatenate. See, now the reverse string is concatenated, guys. So now we could see N and T. Similarly, it will try to repeat with other characters and we will be finally getting the reversed string. See, the reverse string that we have got, we could see here in the particular debug mode as we are executing. So here we could see the reverse string. So now we have reversed only the characters, but not the special characters, right? So now the next step that we are trying to do is we are taking the final string and just we are trying to have all other things added, right? So let me try to take the variables and show you guys that the first time the final string is empty. So now what we are doing, guys, we are just trying to iterate the string yes. So we are trying to iterate. So now what is the first character that is present in string yes? The Z is, that is E, right? So should we do something at this particular place? Yes. At this particular place, we have to not take any character from the string yes. Instead, we have to take it from the reverse string and try to add it or concatenate with the reversed string. So for that matter, the reverse string index will help us in order to go with the index of the reverse string. So for the first time, the reverse string index will be 0. So reverse string index we are trying to take, that is 0 position. So the 0th position we have T, right? The reverse string, that is T. So similarly, it will try to check when it is an L. So L will be the next character. So as it is a character, we have to take it from the reversed string, not from the string yes. We have to take from the string yes only when it is not a letter. So now we have got plus. So now whenever we got the next particular element which is not a character, at that particular instance, we'll try to add it into the final string. So similarly, it will try to repeat for all other characters, guys, that is present, and it will try to give us the final string. See, the final string value now will contain both the special characters and as well as numbers as the expected output that we are expecting, right? And finally, we are trying to print, guys. So we have printed the final output, right? So this is how we can try to reverse a particular string but without changing the position of the special characters or the numbers. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching and please do subscribe and click on the like button.